Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. In this video we're going to be taking a look at one of the newer ZT offerings, and this is the Zero Tolerance 0454204P. So a lot of numbers and a letter there, but it equates to knife awesomeness coming from ZT again, so no surprise. But this knife, unlike the other 0452CF, is a Russian dealer exclusive. So if you haven't seen this knife yet, that would be the reason why. You do have to order it from one of the Russian dealers, and the only one that I'm aware of at this time is From Russia with Knives, who does stock this and is willing to ship to the US. So anyways, I'm going to do an overview. I've already done a fairly extensive review of the Zero Tolerance 0452CF. So we'll just kind of be taking a look at this. I'm going to point out some of the differences with the 0452CF and just kind of talk about how I feel about the knives and so forth. But if you want to see a video with all three in the lineup thus far, Rival Knife Works to do a video with all of those. So be sure to check that out if you want even more information. So now within the ZT line or within the ZT offerings, there are three different types of knives. You have a production knife, you have a dealer exclusive knife, and then you have a limited edition knife. So the limited editions do come kind of, at least now, in the nice presentation boxes, but this one being a dealer exclusive, much like the 801 S110V, just comes with the normal ZT box and literature, but this is what it says: model number, Sinkovich, and then customer exclusive. So anyways, but yeah, so again, on this knife, just basic specs. Again, you had just a little bit over a 4.1 inch blade, handle length of about 5.2, overall 9.3. And then this one actually comes in heavier than the 0452CF and the 0454. So this is 4.9 ounces. The width, same as the 0452CF, 1.1, but then the thickness, this one is a 0.56 inches thick handle because it has been nicely contoured. So anyhow, overall impressions, it's a sweet knife. Obviously it has some really nice touches, some really nice features above and beyond the 0452CF, but a little different than the 0454. But this, along with this one and even this one, are all Sinkovich designs. So at some point I'll be really excited to see a knife kind of in between these two sizes, maybe a 3.5 inch blade. Yeah. Alright, so let's talk about it then. So this one does use a 204P blade steel, which again is the US equivalent of M390. It was found on the 0392 design limited edition. This handle is a milled G10, and then the lock side is a nicely milled titanium. It does have a newer style ZT pocket clip here, as well as a partially enclosed titanium backspacer that features a gear pattern. Stainless steel lock insert, KVT ball bearing system, and it utilizes the initial 0452 pivot as well. So yeah, it's a nice knife. Now price wise, it does come in kind of pretty much in the same ballpark as the 0454. So not an inexpensive knife, but if you are an avid ZT collector, or you kind of want to upgrade materials potentially over the 0452, then it's a pretty sweet knife. So of course it's very smooth, fires nice and hard, but just a really cool offering. So all right, let's just talk about the differences between this and the 0452CF. Sorry for so many designator names there, but that's the only way to really differentiate them. So all right, so this is the one that just came out. This is the production version. This is the one that over time everyone should be able to get their hands on without too much trouble. But let's talk about the differences. So 204P blade steel, again equivalent to M390, S35VN blade steel. Obviously the 204P is an upgrade over the S35VN. Not to say that the S35VN isn't a great blade steel, but 204P is certainly more premium. Now this one does feature the newer style pivot that was found on the Ruby thus far, so thanks to the viewer who pointed that out in my last video. whereas this one uses the initial 0454 pivot. So both cool pivots. I think I actually like this one a little bit better, but they're both very nice, both nicely done, nice custom touches. Obviously, we're looking at G10 versus this really nice carbon fiber. I do prefer carbon fiber, but the benefit that this one has is the fact that it is contoured. As you can see, it kind of flares up in the middle here, and then the edges get a bit more narrow. So the thickness between these two, with the widest portion, is about 0.5 inches thick versus 0.56 inches thick. But then it does taper towards the top and bottom or the sides here. So it offers a little bit more comfortable grip in the hand. Again, it fills the hand out a little bit better. And the same can be found on the lock side as well as the vertical striations that are milled in. And if you guys have seen my other videos, I love milling like this on knives. Absolutely love it. So, and it makes this lock side just look, impressive, like a pinstripe suit, or just a bit more refined. Now this one, again, the carbon fiber, it's flat. That helps cut down the machining costs, but then they did kind of contour bevel the edges for comfort. And then this lock side is fairly flat as well. So again, with contoured edges. So just some of the differences. You do have a difference in the pocket clips here. I love pocket clips like this where I have a little bit to grab onto at the end, although this deep carry works well too. So just personal preference on those. Backspacer, blackened, what I assume is probably stainless steel standoffs versus this titanium gear, partially enclosed backspacer. Some nice differences there. Now the detent is actually harder on the 0452 CF here, this one. Stronger detent, a little bit lighter detent. Both very, very smooth. This one's kind of more like a hardcore X-rated, hard flipping detent. This one is a bit softer, a bit more refined. I don't know if that was done on purpose or just the way that the production run, or that the the tolerances were when they ran these particular ones, but just a little bit softer, a little bit lighter detent. This one in the hand, even though there's a weight difference of about 0.3 ounces, it's not really discernible, but since it does feel the hand a little bit more, it seems to feel almost a little bit lighter, as odd as that sounds. Whereas this one's just, more slender, yeah. Now the question a lot of you are going to be asking is it worth it? And as always, it's a complicated answer. This one is essentially a little bit more than twice the price of this other one. Now, if you're thinking, should I save up longer and get this other one? Maybe, maybe not. They're both awesome designs. They both have the same form factors. This one's just a little bit thicker in the middle portion, fills the hand a little bit better, but they both have a terrific fit and finish. They're both excellent knives. Just different nuances between them. So if you do end up with the 0452, I really don't think you're going to lament your decision over not getting this one. And when I got this one, I thought, or when I ordered this one, I thought, I'm going to get this one, and then I'm not going to like this one anymore, and I'm probably just going to flip it. But really, there's just little slight differences that I appreciate on both of them, and so it's really hard I want to keep them both now. And then the other problem is I'd like to add the initial 0454 to the collection to have, the complete lineup thus far. There might be another one down the line, but again, the Dmitry Sinkovich design is very versatile. Just a wonderful design, very attractive knife. Very full size, capable. Carries in the pocket tremendously well. So, anyways, hopefully that was helpful. It was just a look at kind of this different model here. And the thing is, since these both came out at the same time, right now most people are still scrambling to get just the 0452. Which is why there's still some of these left on the From Russia with Knives website. So, but these will sell out at some point. They'll become harder to find. The only other Russian exclusive that I'm aware of was the 777 in M390 with a black wash blade. And that one's definitely a unicorn. I've only seen one in the States. There might be another, but that one was extremely hard to come by. This one, since there's a dealer who will ship to the US without any problems, a bit more accessible. So anyways, it'll be interesting to see kind of where the price falls on these once they're all completely sold out. But again, just another home run from ZT. Beautiful knife. Love the blade steel. Love the milling. Love the pocket clip. Love the backspacer. Just a really premium feeling offering. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to like and subscribe. And you can follow me on Instagram under the same tag, Epic Snuggle Bunny. Take care.